Do you guys remember recently I've been mentioning during readings that I wonder when we'll return to more personal stuff, because a lot of these readings were sounding very legal, very global, very, they felt like readings that are affecting the world. And to be honest, I'm not surprised given recent activities. And so I'm just learning more to trust every single container and the direction that it takes. I just posted another reading on the channel, so if you haven't seen that one, please look out for it. I just changed decks so that I could just clear the energy from the last reading. This reading is for someone who is finding themselves, it seems like a crossroads where you're reevaluating a lot of things, and I'm finding you stuck in your head, looping around options and not necessarily confused, but feeling thrown off, not as grounded as usual. And what they want me to tell you as a start is that you're being given a fresh slate with new options. Okay? I don't know what else they want to say. Hold on. They're saying that you're not feeling as independent as you'd like to feel at this point in your life, by this point in your life, by now. So they're showing me a sense of not heavy impatience, but you are reevaluating, you're trying to figure out, should I change course? Should I adjust something? Okay, because you want to grow your sense of independence. Before I say this next part, please note that I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a healthcare professional. And so also please use your discernment as you listen to these readings. I am sharing energy as I perceive it and experience it through my body. I'm speaking to someone who's dealing with some kind of backlog in their throat chakra. To me, it's presenting like a bit of a weird little pain in my shoulder. And it's telling me that you'd really benefit from breathing, okay, like conscious breathing in a heavy breath and then breathing it out and actually feeling that breath as it moves through your body. There's also a need here to ground a lot of your thoughts through writing so that you can capture them. Okay, when you write something down that's playing in your mind, you ground it. It's like giving your thought a chair. Okay, so then your thought sits down and then you can actually look at it and start to understand it before it just keeps running amok on repeat through your mind. Because what's happening is that all these thoughts, they actually, in a sense, are somehow, because of the state of your nervous system, they are arresting your breath. And you're not even noticing that you're not breathing enough. And so they're needing you to introduce more breath. And as I took that exhale, I literally felt all of my energy shift in my body. So you're needing to breathe, you're needing to capture your thoughts. You're needing to catch up with all the things that have not yet been said by you to you. Okay, just to observe yourself. Once you've done that, you're actually going to progress because your nervous system is going to be in a better position and you're going to be in a position to observe what it is that's looping through your mind so that you can sort of now use your mind to observe and unpack and organize. Just this is improving on awareness. Once you're able to sort of read your own state of affairs and what's happening, then things can start correcting on your behalf. And they're asking me to please ask you to pay attention to this, to actually try it, because the progress will be faster than you think it's going to be. Okay, so the progress is going to be much faster than you expect. And so the effort that it will take for you to actually write down these thoughts as they enter your mind. And for some of you, this might not be a sort of debilitating phase in your life. You know what? By debilitating, I mean, like, I'm not saying that you're unable to do something else. I'm saying that if there is an area of your life where you really wish you felt more independent and you are starting to get worried about that aspect and all of that, they're saying you're being given a clean slate, and they're sharing tools with you on how to see exactly where you are right now, where your thoughts are right now, reduce the speed and quantity of thoughts that are running through and circulating in your mind to actually reach a solution, for a solution to reach you. So this is about clearing up your awareness of where you're at. I'm seeing that the rest will happen naturally. This is a solution. This is a solution to this feeling of not feeling independent. This is a solution. It sounds very simple, but there it is. They're showing me the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. The 7 of Swords is something that's being hidden, okay, from someone. And the 3 of Wands is something coming in. So there is something that is on its way into your life. This work that you're going to be doing is partly to shift your perspective so that you can actually see it fully. Right now, your perspective is somewhat limited because of how you're feeling. And so this opportunity is on its way in, and it just needs you to clear up this fog. You're literally being given a clean slate. It's taking me back to a reading that we did recently. That video is called Don't Forget This Easy Pathway That's Been Formed, something like that. And the fact that I said pass, it's like you actually have a pass. You have a pass. The gate is open. The gate is open. They're showing me sort of heavy things that are shackled to your ankles, that are sort of weighing you down, making you feel tired, not allowing you to advance, proceed forward through this gate. And so they're sort of showing me you being handed a key just to unlock and remove these things. And that's what this all feels like. I have the Magician and the 7 of Cups. So now that's my 7th 7 in the cards that I'm sharing right now. The 7s are, they feel like divine chance. They feel like, you know, this is the pass. You've been given a pass, and the Magician is showing me you can pretty much manifest whatever you want. And what you don't want to do is manifest heaviness. What you don't want to do is manifest through fog. What you want to do is clear the fog, because then you can actually feel how you're feeling, and then see your thoughts, observe them, clarify them, and advance through the gate. And I was thinking this, but I see the 10 of Swords and the Page of Cups, and what I want to say is that the solution sounds too good to be true. It's so good to be true. Like, I feel like I'm going to re-listen to this and start doing this exercise to see what happens, you know, because they're saying it sounds so simple that it doesn't sound like this would work. But they're saying almost instant relief. When they say instant, they're not saying like in a split second, but they're actually showing me that it is in that split second that the unlocking and the unshackling will happen. But the results will start to unfold. You'll not only just feel it in the lightness of your body, you will feel it and be able to observe it within your next movements. There are things in your way, in your line of sight. You know what they're showing me? They're showing me someone moving through bushes. And, you know, you can slowly remove these things that are in your way, in your path, that you need to make a clearing for yourself. But then they're showing you being handed like a machete so you can just slash through it and pass through. They're saying, you know, they said something like, you know, accept the cheat sheet. It's something like that. It's, you know, don't be afraid to accept this cheat sheet. it's not a cheat sheet if it's, yours, and if you've written it and you were just given the instructions on how to do this. And just because it's easy, it doesn't mean it's not impactful. And so, as if I seriously need to say this again, they really want me to implore to you, I don't even know how to use that word, that, please do this thing. Just do this thing. I know I'm going to leave this reading brief now because these cards are becoming repetitive. They're showing me the same message in different card combinations. I've got the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Wands. They're saying this has come to relieve your burdens, so you can drop this heaviness because something is coming through. Something that you're going to love is coming through. Okay? And cups they represent water. And so this is not always necessarily Knight of Cups, a love offer, okay, from a person. This is, could be, seriously, this could be. But this is something that you'll love, something that can care for you, something that can really enhance your life in a lightness, or it's an offering. It's an offering of love. Oh my goodness, they're showing me the Hanged Man. Again, with the Knight of Cups, they're saying that this is something that you've been waiting for. I'm just going to start flipping through the cards because the King of Cups and the Magician and the Sun, you're going to be able to recognize it because it resembles what you'd imagined. Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords. They're showing me that when you realize this thing, when you see it, when you meet it, okay, it's going to confirm your entire intuition. As if there was a gap in your story, something that you had pictured coming together for you. And now I'm starting to get emotional, but something you had pictured coming together for you, and you've gone through waves of needing to release this thing and accept that maybe you will live life without this thing ever having happened, and all of these waves you've had in your relationship with this thing. They're saying that the entry of this offering in your life is going to confirm all of your intuition, because this one gap has always sat above you like a little gray cloud. Even on the sunniest day, there's just this little cloud. It's not a big one, but it's a little cloud, a cloud of doubt, a cloud of question marks, a cloud of, will this ever happen? They're saying that this event, this offer, okay, is going to confirm your entire intuition. What they're showing me here, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles. They're saying that when this thing enters your life, it's going to send you into an entirely new reevaluation. Because this thing is going to change your life, okay? I'm seeing that in the cards. It's just going to change your life. I'm seeing this as you're going to be living in a way that makes you feel like at first things are too easy. You're going to be trying to figure out how to keep this to yourself, how to manage it, how it's going to affect all your other relationships and dealings with other people. It's going to affect your relationships with your choices. It's going to change a lot of things. My gosh. So you're going to go through a period after this of feeling stuck in your head, not for long, just this temporary alienation from your calm. It's going to knock your socks off. I wanted to say knock you off your feet. Both. Okay? I mean, I'm laughing here. I'm really laughing here, but I am starting to understand why they've been really pushy and encouraging about not doing this exercise. They're saying this is an important exercise. It's so easy, but it's really important. And they are also emphasizing timing. Because you are already in this new cycle and the gate is wide open, they want you to just clear this thing that's holding you back, which is a matter of awareness. I'm going to leave this here. Thank you all so much for the various ways in which you support the channel. Sending you all so much love.